there's so many different variables. There's a lot to learn that, you know, come meet day, that's when you're going to learn it. It's very helpful if you maybe go check out a meet prior, just to spectate. You'll learn a lot, but when you're in it, it's just different. So it's going to be a learning experience. You can, you know, getting a coach will help, maybe here multiple times, maintaining tightness and control. Control is like huge. Like any clients I have, whenever like send me videos, control. I think I say control like every message back because I always want to see them like maintain control of the barbell. And then I always like have my feet back a little bit. This is right where I actually like work on like back tightness. Like your back is huge. Your back is going to be like the base for the squat. I mean, the bar is resting on your back. So you want to make sure your back is tight and locked in. And I always kind of use the example of if you would be doing a pull-up or like a lat pull-down. That's what I kind of think about when I'm pulling myself under the bar. And that again is just to create, you know, upper back tightness, lat engagement. And now like my upper back is just locked in. This step should be into your stance. Third step into your stance. Like I always do that. I always like kind of pivot on the ball with my foot there. And that's just to kind of like really find that sweet spot for myself. And like now I'm in it. But you don't want to be like, you know, kind of like, oh no, I don't like that. Moving around. So you don't want it to be a chesty breath. I mean, you'd be like, it's like up here, it's like your cheeks are puffing out. You don't want to see that. When you're taking that air, control, like really push it down. Again, it's a skill in itself to brace properly. It's something you're gonna have to practice rep after rep. And when you are doing your sets, you're doing a set of 5. Consistent setup, gripping the bar, back's gonna get tight underneath the bar. As he's under the bar, you're gonna see him kind of like brace himself, then unwrap. Controlled walkout, 3 steps. You're gonna settle, once there's actually weight on the bar, re-brace, down and up. And now obviously this is just an empty bar, so it's kind of hard to show like control, but you will notice that he is kind of taking his time, like maintaining position. The bench is a little different than the other two, where the other, like the squat and the deadlift, you want to see a straight line. The bench is going to be a little different, so there's a little bit of a curve. So the bar is going to start over the shoulder, and then when it comes down, it's going to be out in front a little bit. So it's almost like a curved bar path. And then when you're pressing, press right back to that starting position, stacked over the shoulder. So I think it might help if you were just move your grip out a little bit. So when you're benching, typically you want to start with a grip that's going to allow your forearm to be perpendicular to the bar. And that's just purely for like force transfer. I mean, you're going to be able to put more power into the bar if your forearm is directly straight into it. Certain federations, they require your feet to be flat. So, he'll compete in the USAPL because we just don't want to, we don't want him to hit a heel on the bench and his like heel comes up and it's no lift. So, they are very strict. You can have your feet sometimes his feet will just slide. They don't come up, but they slide, and that is okay actually. So if you're being a little taller, I actually start with the bar. It's not over my toes exactly, it's in between the midpoint of the toes. Just because when I come down in position, I'll end up activating my lats. So, your back, your upper back, you're gonna squeeze your upper back together. And then when I do that, it brings the bar close to my shins, and then when I pull, it'll come up in a straight line. Probably most of you seen, bar was just too far out front. I don't know if you felt that. It's I know it's light, but even with even with 135 on, you were pulling from here. There was a good 2 or 3 inches from here to where the bar was. It's almost impossible to pull your chest up and not engage your lats. You know what I mean? It's almost impossible to pull your chest up and not find that hip position that's allowing you to have better hamstring activation. So things fall in line, I feel like, with that cue specifically. We're gonna do a quick 30-second outro. You good? All right, so we're gonna do a quick outro of the intro to powerlifting class. Last time we forgot to do a video in general, but this time I think Corey has some good clips, right?
Yep.
So we can go over and review, or like just kind of some of the highlights, see what you guys are missing, or see a little bit of the info that I put out. Quick little overview on the board here, but you know, we went with the intro to powerlifting class. I really wanted to focus on, you know, some of the keys to success, some of the common mistakes. Somebody who's a beginner or somebody who's just getting started into the sport can kind of get off to a good start. So I think I'm going to look at maybe taking the class a little bit further and potentially focusing on some different topics. Maybe we don't stick with the intro to powerlifting every time. Maybe the next time I'll do like programming specific, or maybe we just focus on technique of a single movement. There's a lot of ways we can go with it, but yeah, that's it. It went really well today. I think we had a full class again, so there's interest there. Be on the lookout for the next class. It'll obviously be at the Warhouse gym, and that's all I got. Hit him with that. Hit him with that for the outro. All right, we're good.